and welcome back to the Union Catholic Vikings live stream. I'm your host, Nathan Thomas, and I'm joined here by class of 2024 Union Catholic live stream alumni, Jack Nisapor. Jake, jeez, I'm
It's all
butchering
good.
this.
It's all good. Great to be back, Nathan. It's really great. Very excited to be back here at Union Catholic. I'm excited for this matchup, too. It's going to be a big one. 3 versus 8, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, I'm very excited for this.
Sorry, we had some technical difficulties. All right, for our starting lineup for the Vikings, we have Ennis out actually for Williamstown, who just served. So our starting lineup for the Vikings, we got Ryan Gorski, Vivian Madijek, Sabrina Capati, Alex Landazabal, Morgan Hawley, and our record holder, Rachel Williams. So far, it's tied up 1-1.
Nathan, it's awesome to see here this Union Catholic team. I've seen it on Instagram. I've seen it all over that this team is dominant, more dominant than I saw in my 4 years, and I'm excited to watch this team play.
I mean, this is a star team so far.
I see that they haven't lost a set all year.
They haven't lost a set, haven't lost a game. I mean, it's immaculate, I would say. So, Jacob, I usually ask the guys a question every single time the Vikings play. Do you think this is going to go into a second or third set? I mean, it's early in the game, but just what do you think?
I mean, I was told before the game that neither of these teams have lost a set all year.
Neither of these teams have lost this set, lost a game so far, especially in this try game.
Which is something that's going to end today because obviously someone has to lose a set. So I'm excited to see it. Hopefully we could see a sweep Union Catholic way. But, I mean, if we see 3 sets are always fun. We know that.
Yeah, definitely, especially with us and Williamstown being a top 10 teams.
Right.
It's going to be a fun game to watch. Williamstown, I said this in the previous game, Williamstown's bench is like a cheerleading team. I mean, they're the basic morale of Williamstown. Serves up and over. Cano spikes it, kill shot.
It's great to see Cano come into her own here. She's worked her way up in this program. I watched her for 3 years, or 2 years. It's great to see her finally get her spotlight here on the varsity squad alongside Williams. I mean, this Union Catholic squad truly does look unstoppable.
I mean, you might remember some of these people.
Oh, absolutely.
Lisa Cano, I'd like to say the stone pillar, blocking. Nia Vaughn saves. Sets to Rachel Williams. And it's a kill shot. Another point, there. Another kill streak. Another kill point to Rachel Williams.
Great play there by the Vikings, and you know, if you're Coach Saggio, this has to be the year that you want to go all in and win. Obviously losing some key seniors after this season, but that's not what you want to think about. You want to go into the season. You want to win. This is your year. This is your chance.
I mean, go to the championship. Union Catholic, 5-3. I mean, they're doing amazing so far.
That's what you see a lot with high school sports and college as well, but you get 4 years out of a player. Most of the time you get 4 years out of a player.
Yeah, I mean, and you got to make those years count.
That's all you get. You get a generational talent. It's about what you do with it, and we know Coach Saggio obviously does great things with that talent.
And especially with Williamstown, most of these players are juniors and seniors. There's only one sophomore, Peyton Wright. So, I mean, with Union Catholic, you're losing people, but there's still a foundation.
Right.
I mean, you have the juniors right now. You have the current sophomores, and then you also have freshmen. I mean, that's all to it. It's going to be Williamstown serve. Serve is up and over. Union Catholic's point. It's blocked by Cano. Williams.
It's interesting to see Nia Vaughn in there as the libero for the Vikings. I know last year Coach Saggio made the change of Gorski going into that spot and then moving back out of it. Vikings with a good lead, 9-4 here early on.
It's going to be the Rachel Williams up to serve. Serve is up and over. Attempted block by Lisa Cano. Gorski goes in, but it's kept alive by Williamstown. And it goes out. Union Catholic with the point, and it's 10-4. This game is going by quickly. Serve is up and over. Gorski. Gorski's shot is blocked. Union Catholic scrambling. Nia Vaughn to Gorski, and it's Union Catholic's point.
I mean, great start to this game for Union Catholic, or this set, excuse me. And obviously, I mean, Union Catholic, the first game they played was against the number 7 team, I believe.
I think.
And this one, number 3. Obviously, these ratings are going to change.
I mean, they've been changing actually
Yeah.
so far. We were, I think, number 12, then went up to 10, and now we're like, I would like to say number 7.
And if the Vikings continue to do what they've done in this game,
We're going to be going up.
and
like,
win this one, you beat number 3. I mean, you could really, really take a big step.
especially with this undefeated set and with especially the undefeated sets and games. But it looks tight. It's only 4-point gap. Both of these teams have been playing really well. It's only 11-7. Serve up and over. Kapati. Bit of an off hit. I would not be surprised if this set has to go on for longer.
Yeah, I mean,
Tying it up,
Williamstown's starting to come back here a little bit, showing why they're at number 3 ranking.
Yeah, definitely. Rachel Williams.
Scary sight.
Oh, it's up in the. A lot of ceiling shots. Ryan Gorski. It's hard to see this, predict the shot that you're gonna take.
It's always been common here at Union Catholic.
Yeah.
That ceiling is low, and as soon as
Especially
it hits
with
off
those crossbars.
those rafters, yep, as soon as it hits off those rafters, it comes down a whole heck of a lot faster than it went up.
Union Catholic speeding, I'd like to say speeding through. It's 13-8. Sabrina Patty's service up and over. Blocked by Morgan Hawley and Ryan Gorski. Morgan Hawley is actually one of our newer people. She was a transfer this year. She was in JV and moved up to varsity.
Missed a great start to this first set for Union Catholic, up 14-8.
So
Obviously, if you're Coach Saggio, you want to take the momentum here away from Williamstown, get that first set, and then be in control for the rest
what
of
would
this
you?
one.
Yeah, and what would you tell Williamstown if you were Williamstown's coach, what would you tell Williamstown? What do you tell the girls?
I mean, according to these rankings, you're the better team, right? And that's what you need to remember going into this matchup. That's what you need to continue to do. You need to continue to think that way. Probably just telling them to settle down a little bit here. Obviously, Union Catholic is red hot. They're coming into it red hot as well, but sometimes when you see those clash of two titans like that, one team might not always come in as prepared, and it seems like Williamstown hasn't been as prepared in this one. Union Catholic just looks better to start.
I mean, they did come off. They did go against the team that is lower ranking than them. It's like beating them easily. I mean, that's probably they've relaxed a bit. And then once seeing us, another low-ranked team, I mean, they'll think, oh, this is going to be easy. But once you see the Vikings, it's a whole nother game. And especially with this being 14-9. It's going to be Williamstown serve. Service up and over. Madajek. Kapati to Gorski. Saved by Williamstown. Blocked.
There you go.
But to Gorski. Bit of miscommunication.
That'll happen. That'll happen. No
that will
perfect.
happen, definitely.
I mean, the way Union Catholic has started, it's been pretty perfect, and stuff like that'll happen. Just gotta settle back.
That has happened before by the Vikings, but they've gotten. Oh, Union Catholic scrambling to save the ball, but they make it.
UC needs to slow it down here, set something up.
It's gonna be Union Catholic's point. Went off the backboard. And Williamstown is fired up. Service up and over. Kapati. And it's Williamstown. Looks like Kapati stepped over the line.
Yeah, Coach Saggio is definitely close to taking that time out here. One more point. We'll definitely see it.
Definitely. I mean, with how they're playing right now, I mean, by Saggio's terms, I would like to say, they're not playing to their greatest.
I mean, you had a 5-point lead for that Williamstown timeout. Oh.
That was out.
Yeah. Was out.
It's going to be Ryan Gorski up to serve. And it's an ace.
Exactly what you needed there for the Vikings. Get that momentum back up forward.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Ryan Florick, he's been our one of our main hosts right now, and he always says that momentum is key in volleyball. Once you have it, you can't stop. Especially with this Viking team, with all these great players, with Williams, Gorski, I mean, Knoll, a lot of these great players just be under the light. Gorski's up to serve again.
I mean, like I said before, this is it for the Vikings. This is your year.
Definitely. I mean, they're
talents like Gorski, Williams. It's your last season. (17-13). Very tight game. Ooh. Tried to keep it alive, but sadly. I mean, again with the momentum, Williamstown is now catching up, using that momentum. Williams, block gets through. Goes, runs along the net. But Williams saves it, blocks it, but now
Williamstown is catching up, making this a 2-point gap.
There you go.
It's in.
Not the best hit on it there from Williams, but sometimes that's all you need to do.
I mean, you.
Put it where they're not. That's what I used to say.
Yeah, that's
back in the day.
That's what we said. That's what we're saying as well. I mean, especially Alexandria Landazabal. She's like one of the most intelligent. She puts it right. She serves well, and she also puts the ball into the right spots. I mean, you can't have a better team than this. Well, you could, probably. Nia Vaughn up to serve. Her serve is up and over. Just a bit weak tap, and it's going to be Union Catholic's point. It's a 5-point gap with 5 points left to close this out for the Vikings. I mean, this is a very tight game, Jacob.
It is, and it's been. I've seen Williamstown come alive a little bit since that first time
Definitely.
out. But Union Catholic just does look like the better team here, and the way that they've played and the way that they've set up those spikes, and I think.
I mean, definitely Saggio is telling them to just slow down a bit, get yourself together, have a bit more communication skills, and just like do the best you can.
It's good. It's good to see Coach Saggio able to get that timeout in there as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Because Union Catholic did get a little sloppy there in a couple points, so it's good to see them be able to slow down a little bit, reset here, get those 5 points, get the first set victory, and like I said, that's key in any volleyball match. You get the first victory or the first set victory, and
that's us. That literally
sets
the stage.
Right.
Nia Vaughn's serve is up and over. What a kill shot.
Big shot.
I think that was Williamstown's number 9. She's a big hitter for Williamstown. Especially in the previous game. She was all of her spikes. All her kill shots. Landazabal taps it over, but it's kept alive by Williamstown. Gorski. Kapati sets to Williams. Another kill shot. I mean, definitely this team, this Viking team, not only coming off a victory against Morristown, they also have the Rachel Williams holding the record for most kill streaks. It's 22-16, 3 more points until the Vikings can close this out. It's going to be Alex Landazabal. I would like to say, one of the most consistent servers, I would say, on this team. Bit of miscommunication by Williamstown.
That's not what you want to see if you're Williamstown. I mean, obviously down in your last 2 points here in set number 1, and you don't want to go down sloppy here either.
Especially with this being 2 more points so the Vikings can close this out. Service up and over. Spike, and it's out. It's going to be not match point, my bad. It's going to be set point. Let's see if Landazabal could ace this. Ooh, and it's going to be Williamstown. Still set point, but looks like Williamstown has a chance to probably tie this up and make it go to 26, 27. And that's set 1 with the Vikings and Williams.
That's the first set that Williamstown has lost all year, excuse me. And if you're the Vikings, like I said multiple times, that was key, was getting the momentum here, going into set number 2. Make it nice and easy to win this match. Stay highly ranked and go even higher. I mean, if you come into this day and you beat number 7 and number 3, I mean, you're going to go way up. You have to. I mean, it's not even a question. So yeah, I mean, great first set from the Vikings.
Yeah. So, I mean, the two teams, I mean, now it's Williamstown has lost the set. Let's see if they can actually keep this alive and win the game, or the Vikings will dominate and make this another undefeated sets, another undefeated game.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Williamstown, you can't let
you can't let the
Vikings. If
Vikings.
you're Catholic, you can't. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. If you're Williamstown, you can't let the Vikings come out hot in this one. You need to come out hot as a team.
Yeah, you definitely need to like bring your A game in,
right.
and like just lock in, like just focus on the ball,
right.
Focus on where you're hitting it to, get it to the right places, and you'll make this into a third set.
Right, exactly, and that's exactly what they need to do. They need to come out hot in this set, go up big to start, and take that momentum back into set number 3.
So we're going to take a little break here, and we'll be back for the second set. And we're back for the second set of this Union Catholic versus Williamstown game. So, I mean, we're feeling – how do you feel about Union Catholic right now, Jacob?
I mean, they're coming in – they're undefeated right now, 10-0, and it goes deeper than that. They haven't lost a set.
Yeah.
I mean, that's unbelievable to see.
And even deeper, Williams with the record.
Right.
And keeping and just making it grow.
Right. But I think what the biggest thing is we were just talking about it off air. Yesterday you beat number 9 Westfield. You beat number 7 earlier, and now you have a 1-0 set lead against number 3. I mean, that would be 9, 7, and 3 in that order in 24 hours.
Definitely. I mean,
that's a dominant day for the Vikings.
Ooh, try to keep it alive, but Williamstown, the Braves.
And that's exactly what Williamstown needed there to get off to a hot start.
Definitely. Service up and over. And, oh, actually, it's into the net. Giving Union Catholic the point, tying it up 1-1.
If you're Williamstown, right, you don't need to think about that first set at all, right?
Definitely. You just got to feel like it's a new game.
Exactly. Because
a new game against another team.
What they've done all year is that they've won 2 sets in a row, and that's all you have to do here.
Oh, went into the ceiling, but Union Catholic, I mean, practicing in this gym, they keep it alive. Cano tries to block it.
Good dig.
Cano and Williams are one of the great blockers in this at the net. Like I call them the 2 stone pillars because of how strong their blocks are, how fast they react. I mean, service up and over. Saved by Nia Vaughn. Knoll taps it over. It's in. It's going to be Morristown 1-3.
I mean, coming out hot is exactly what they needed to do here.
And this is the first time that Williamstown has come up on top. Sabrina Capati sets it to Williams. Williamstown keeps it alive. Yvonne. Capati. Bit of miscommunication. And it's Williamstown point. I mean, I've said it all this season so far. The other teams are winning, well, getting points because of Union Catholic's mistakes. I mean, that's one of the key moments. But actually, in this game, it's like very few that you get. Mainly it's on Williamstown.
Yeah, I mean, what did I say before? Put it where they're not. It's exactly what Williams just did. Get the point back to Union Catholic. Get the serve back as well. Landis Zabel. Good server for the Vikings.
Yeah, good server. Good placer. I mean, she placed the ball right at the exact spot in the right time and moment to just give Union Catholic the point. Whether that be a spike or just a tap. And their serve is up and over. Williamstown's point.
Williamstown looks a lot better here to start this second set. This looks like the number 3 team.
Coming alive.
Right. Here, I mean, the Vikings, couple points here. Just want to see them hold it.
I mean, and it's really, looks like they're stressing it out a bit too much. Like, they need to be calm. They gotta focus and they gotta, calm down. They gotta see where everybody is. I mean, like I said with Williamstown, what they have to do in order to make this a third set. Williamstown keeps it alive.
There you go.
Oh, a bit of miscommunication.
That is a phenomenal play there by Williamstown to keep that alive. And Union Catholic doesn't know what to do with it.
I can definitely see Saggio calling a timeout soon.
Yeah, not quite yet, but it's coming.
It's definitely going to come. Gorski.
There you go.
Look. Now they just got to keep this momentum going. Madajek and Morgan Holly coming in. Madajek's going to serve. I mean, how many people from this team have you seen play so far over your years when you were at Union Catholic?
Well, I mean, most of this team was here last year. I mean, with the exception of any freshmen that joined the squad. But obviously, I mean, I've seen really the careers of Gorski and Williams. I've seen them grow into the players that they are today. And it really was a great transformation. I remember the thing with Williams was coming into this, she was just that power hitter, right? And then she really transitioned last year? Yeah, last year into someone that could play more around the court. And then it was 2 years ago. Last year, we saw her be able to start serving more in the games. And that, I mean, I watched her become a more overall well-rounded player. And I mentioned it before with Gorski. I mean, last year I saw her move into that libero spot, which was an interesting move from Coach Saggio, but it actually is what set them off on a big win streak, if I remember correctly. And they hit a bit of a bump about 9 or 8 games into that, and Coach Saggio made the change back. I mean, it's a risky move to change your libero that often in one season, but Coach Saggio did it, and she did it well.
Union Catholic struggling. It's 5-10 with with Williamstown in the lead.
And I think you need to see the timeout from Coach Saggio here.
Definitely.
Yeah, there it is.
Yep, there we go.
Yep, that's exactly what you needed to do.
I mean,
You need to slow this game down. I'm down 11-5 here. Really need to take a deep breath and
yeah,
get these girls
definitely.
back, get these girls' heads back in the game.
Yeah, I mean, they really need to just get a momentum, keep it going, like a fire. Just light it and then just keep it going.
Right.
And keep it burning until the end of the game. Just give it your all towards the end of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, neither of these teams have lost a set all year, and Williamstown now has, and they've actually bounced back pretty well from that. I mean, sometimes you come into a game, 10, 11 games into a season, and you haven't lost a set, and then you lose one. It can be a real momentum killer for you. But
Definitely.
they've done a good job here not letting that bother them. They haven't let that get to them, and like I said, all they've done all year is win 2 sets in a row, and that's all they need to do here to keep that spot.
I mean, like I said before the second set started, that like just a new game against another team. It's Union Catholic's point.
That's really what UC wanted to do out of the timeout. Get that first point, get the serve back. Hopefully go on a bit of a run here.
Service up and over. Blocked by Rachel Williams.
Exactly what the Vikings need here. A couple points in a row. Get yourselves right back in this game.
Catch up. Making it, now it's 7-11. Service up and over. And it's in.
Williamstown's playing a much more dominant set here. They look a lot more aggressive in this second set.
Whoa. Williams. Gorski. Patty sets to Gorski again. Holly saved. Magic again, saved, and it's out. Service up and over. Patty to Williams.
We talked about it off air before too.
Block.
You don't see that.
That is a rare moment that you see. We've seen it a few times. Whereas someone from the other team blocks Rachel Williams' kill shot.
Yeah, you don't see that at all.
You barely see that. I mean, it's happened a few times, but
I mean, I give props to whoever that was over in Williamstown, because I won't lie to you, I would be scared out of my mind to stand in front of that.
yeah, like I say, it's like risking your life to block that ball whenever you get it to Williams.
And we talked about it off air before. Is Williamstown travels very well, and a big crowd here, a decently sized crowd.
Yeah,
cheering them on.
That's big. you never see anything like this in a Union Catholic game versus any other team.
That's big in a spot like this. It's very big in a spot like this.
Looks like Alex Landazabal is down.
We'll take a short break here.
And we're back. Sienna Maybe is going to be subbing in for Alex Landazabal. Williamstown scrambling to save the ball. Patty, Knoll.
It's a good dig.
This is again. Oh my.
Yeah, Williams doesn't like that. She doesn't like to be blocked.
I mean,
that makes the play there to get the point.
I mean, if you block Williams like 2 times, then that's like, then that's an issue, I would say, for her. Gorski saves. Kapati. Williams, I'm sorry. It's going to be Williamstown's point. It's 9-16. Smart play.
That's big for the Vikings. Now you need to go on and run.
Now you gotta get that. You gotta keep that going.
We talk about it all the time in high level with a volleyball like this. When you're granted a point like that,
you gotta take the momentum.
Right, you gotta take the advantage.
Again,
in games like this, mistakes don't happen.
Definitely.
And when they do, you really, really need to take advantage.
And it's out. They're keeping this momentum now.
Williamstown needs a timeout here. There's a couple rough plays.
They're definitely probably going to sub someone in.
That was looking way out of bounds. Makes a touch on it. Another point to Union Catholic. This is where Union Catholic needs to take advantage.
Looks like they have a weak front.
That's a good play.
And it's killed. I mean, they had a good run so far. Now it's 12-17, 5 points down. This is Gorski trying to save it. Fly ball over by Williams. Tried to block it, but
again, you need to minimize sending those free balls back over the net.
That gives them time to prepare and hit like a deadly shot. Marie Gianella coming in. Williams. Patty sets it to Knoll. He taps it over. And Knoll blocks it. The stone pillar. Patty to Williams. Oh, and it's out.
Not the best hit from Williams, but you know, it's a point to point.
Mistake off of Williamstown. Fine by the Vikings. Oh! Blocked, but kept alive. Not.
Oh, sloppy play from Williamstown. No timeout yet.
It's 15-18. Slowly catching up. Ooh, Madija keeps it alive. Oh. Rachel Patty sets it to Gorski. And it's out. I mean, those are like IQ moments where you have to decide, should I go for the ball or should I just let it go out? And see if, like, is it out or is it in? Those are IQ moments like that that gives the volleyball team points.
It's great to see Sabrina Capatti on this varsity squad. It was cool to see last year.
Yeah,
her older sister Bella, who I graduated with, went down with the wrist injury.
Yeah.
Sabrina really stepped up and came in and played a lot of the part that her sister played on the team. And it's cool to see her take over here.
And she's kept it going on the varsity team.
And she took that spot over as a freshman. Not easy to do in a program like this.
I mean, timeout called by Williamstown. So, I mean, it's 2 point. They're 2 points up, but playing sloppy a bit. But what Union Catholic actually really needs to do is just get a momentum, keep it going, try to close this out. I mean, it's anyone's game right now. They could close this off and make it a what is it? Make this a
straight set victory.
Straight set victory, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you're the Vikings, you really just want to get this back to being a tie game, right? Because you've been down, if I'm not mistaken, the whole time.
Yeah,
in the
you've
second
been down
set.
this whole time for this set.
If you can come back and then you can show
the Viking spirit,
right, and show these people that rank the volleyball that you're able to persevere and come back in the set. I mean, that's even more of a.
I took Brandon Banco's line.
Right. What was that?
I took Brandon Banco's line.
Oh, yeah?
Viking spirit. Ooh, Williams saves it. Gorski sends it over. Blocked, but kept alive by Williamstown. Maybe. Holly gets it over.
That's scary. You don't want to do that.
Kept alive. It's still alive.
They're continually going to the same spot. If you're the Vikings, you need to realize they're continually going to the same spot. That's a good play by the setter there for Williamstown to set that over, change it up a little bit, because they continuously went to that side. Yep.
Patty sets it to Williams. Patty tries to save, but
Vikings need to slow it down. They're setting up every spike they can to that top part of your screen. So over there where the Vikings is upside down, they're setting it to that part. They're not. They need to realize that, really.
Definitely. And I think it was called out. I mean, timeout called by Saggio. Definitely. I mean, telling them to just keep calm, and I bet definitely noticing that part where Williamstown is setting to.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Union Catholic here, down 4 points away from losing this set and going to a third. And for two teams that haven't played in a third set all year, you don't know how it's going to go. Right? And you really need to figure out how to clean this up and get this victory, so that way you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. It's going to be Williamstown's serve. Bit of a tongue twister. Williamstown's. Serve is up and over. Matijek. Patty sets it to Gorski and goes out.
I mean, with this momentum Williamstown has, looks like we might be going to uncharted territory here for both teams, the third set. Oh, Union Catholic, though.
I mean, it's anyone's game still. Union Catholic could just right now could catch up to them, tie, and maybe even go past them and close off this game.
There you go.
Ooh, and it's an ace. And it's 19-22.
You see, you got to stay composed here. Take it 1 point at a time. Alex Landazabo back into this game. Huge for the Vikings.
Patty. Landazabo sets it to Williams. Williams taps it over. Gorski saves. Capati sets it to Williams.
That's what you need.
Tries to save it. And it's out.
Great hustle from Williamstown there.
Definitely. I think even though the call, the point should have been called earlier, I think that was a forehand touch. Now it's 2022. 2022.
No, it's not. It's 2024.
Ooh. Gorski saves it.
Big by Gorski in a perfect spot.
Ooh. Try it. It's saved. It's kept alive.
There we go.
This game is ecstatic. They're catching up. The Vikings are catching up. They can tie this game.
The way that they've come all the way back in this set is even better, rankings-wise, than just winning this set straight out. They've battled back. They've been down this whole set.
Looks like a timeout called by Williamstown. I mean,
Vikings proving here why they are one of, if not the best team in all of New Jersey.
I mean, and also Saggio, I think she might also tell them, try not to get in your head, even though you're almost like you're catching up, but don't get that too much into your head, because you can lose that. They could lose that. They could get too into their head. It could just go downhill.
Yeah, I mean, this point here huge for the Vikings. Need to keep this momentum. A good timeout from the other side. Tie this up. It's anyone's game. You give Williamstown the serve back, only 2 points away. Excuse me. Big point.
Service. Ooh, it's saved.
That's a tough play for the Vikings. Good way to get it back over. Here's Williams.
And it's in! They tied this game. Sorry if that was too loud. I mean, they tied this up.
This is huge.
I mean, and this late in the game is amazing. Just coming back from being down.
Ooh, that's a tough point for them to take. Yeah.
Substitution. It's gonna be Knoll and Vaughn coming in. Service up and over. And it's set points. They can't. Williamstown might bring both teams into uncharted territory. Williams. No, it's kept alive. Patty to Williams. They're still alive.
It does not get better than this. It really doesn't.
Still set point, but Union Catholic does have a chance to tie this up, make it go 2 points, up to 26. This is a close game. It's kept alive.
Vikings need to set something up here. Rachel! Good dig.
They tie this game. It's going to 26.
Yeah,
they have the
2.
chance. They have the chance to win this game. So if you're new to volleyball at home, if it goes 24-24, it goes to 2 points, which means now it's going to 26.
I wanted to say Williamstown offense looks a little one-dimensional here, going to the same spot, but it's continued to work. It's continued to work. Why stop it?
Set point. Patty. Knoll. Kept alive by Union Catholic.
Same thing. I mean, both teams now in uncharted territory, a third and final set. You don't see that from either of these squads. And man, Nathan, I mean, the Vikings, like I said before, if you're watching on live stream, it's that top part of your screen. They keep setting the ball up to that spot. And
I mean, it's
again, like I said,
they have to notice it.
But it's obviously worked, and there's nothing else you can do, except put some blockers up there.
Definitely put some blockers up there. Get some people also towards the back, because usually it goes far right into the back.
Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be a big third and final set. Uncharted territory. I mean, great job by Union Catholic to at least battle back there and be able to get to that point. I mean, they started off that set a little slow, and now we see them in a much better spot going into the third and final set. Should be fun. We'll take a short break here, though. We'll be right back with the third and final set. And we're back here with some Union Catholic volleyball, third and final set. Nathan, I mean, we don't see this for Union Catholic. Going to a third and final set, I mean, what do you think?
I mean, Union Catholic has to do better. And right now they're down again, 0-1. I mean, they gotta head into the game, lock in.
You see Williamstown start off with an early point here. They get the serve. Let's set up here. Dug right back, sent back over, and Landon Zabel will set it up here for Rachel Williams. Our first kill of the third set for Williams. It's 1-1.
If they can keep this momentum up, they could potentially win this game. I mean, they've lost their undefeated set streak, but the main thing they're definitely thinking is keeping this undefeated streak alive for games.
I think you're thinking that in between matchups. I don't know about during the game. I think you're worried about taking it one at a time as the Vikings here drop another point. Williamstown leads 2-1. This Williamstown team has really come alive here in this second and third set, playing a lot more aggressive like we said. Here, Patty setting it up for Rachel Williams. Gets another kill. Williams looks good to start this one.
Landon Zabel.
Set up here, back top corner once again. And
once again, Union Catholic has to notice when they get the ball to number 9 of Williamstown, they have to get ready for that middle shot.
What does everyone always say? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I mean, in these second and third sets, it hasn't been bad setting it up to that top corner. So why not continue to do so, as we'll see it here again.
Blocked
the
by
Vikings get in front of that one. And Zabel sets it right back. Set it up middle here. Williams with the block. It's out of bounds. It's a Viking point, 3-3.
Tying it up. I mean, both teams are doing better now.
Yeah, I don't know if that was the first time. It's the first time in a long time that they went to the middle there. Williams with the serve.
And it's
bounds.
Too much power on that serve. Going back and forth between Union Catholic and Williamstown. Varsity. Tried to try to get there, but couldn't save it.
Yeah, I mean 5-3 lead here for Williamstown. You want to see the Vikings get back the momentum here.
Definitely.
To serve. Landon Zabel sets it up. It's Knoll. Ends up out of bounds. Good hustle though, and get it back over. Sends the free ball back. This one for Gorski. It's off the net. Dug out. And they'll set it back up at the lower part. Blocked again and out of bounds. The Viking point here. It's 5-4. Not eject the serve. Top corner once again. This one dug out. Vikings will just tap it back over. It's a good hustle play. Williams. Landon Zabel. Here's Gorski. It's a kill. 5-5.
I mean, even though it's 5-5, it's anyone's game. It's like the Vikings and Williamstown are phenomenal players.
I mean,
have phenomenal players.
We've said it so many times, but it's really true. Is that one another error there by the Vikings? But it doesn't get better than this. I mean, this is top tier high school volleyball. It's great to see.
Well, not really. Championship.
True. These are two of the top teams in the state. It doesn't really get better. Here's Gorski. And that one ends up out of bounds. 2 errors in a row for the Vikings here. We'll set it up to that top corner here. Williams takes it out. Landazabal sets it up for Gorski. Let her tap that time. From the back row. Gorski again.
Bit of miscommunication. It's 5 and 7. Williamstown.
Williamstown has really changed their game plan here in the second and third sets. I mean, you see it on the screen now. 25-17 in first set lost, but battled with Union Catholic in the second set. Like I said, the Vikings need to capitalize on these errors.
Definitely. Capitalize on errors and also get the ball to open spots. Like right now, I mean, there are a lot of open spots. Definitely. And that's actually one of the few non-middle spots that they've made a point. Williamstown.
I mean, look, the number 3 team in New Jersey is not going to make a lot of mistakes.
Definitely.
And when they do, that's when you need to go on runs and not give the point right back. And the Vikings have struggled to do so. Here's a serve from Williamstown. And taps back over, steps over the net.
It's Williamstown with four taps. It's out. I think that was in.
Yeah. Vikings need to get something going here. Skorsky with the light tap. Set it up to that top corner. Here's a play. Patty right there. Gorski.
Into the wall.
Yeah, 11-7 here, not too terrible. Gorski to serve. It's exactly who you want in this
But
spot.
Union Catholic, they have to catch up if they want to take the lead. I mean, it's sudden death, literally. Whoever wins this wins the game.
Here's Williams. There's the kill. Williams started off this game hot. 2 straight kills, the first kill since. Vikings down 3. Got a key server in there as well.
Into the net.
If Union Catholic does end up losing this match, it's going to be those little errors. There's a big kill.
I mean, Williams is strong, especially with those kill shots. Nia Vaughn, the libero up to serve. And it's out.
Yeah. Too many errors from the Vikings.
Serve is up and over. Batty to Gorski. It's in.
It's a big point there for the Vikings.
That's a
serve,
lot.
got a nice backspin on it. Oh!
Miscommunication.
I said it before and I'll say it again. If Union Catholic goes down to lose this match, it's going to be the little errors in this third and final set. I mean, at least 3 or 4 in the past couple minutes. And look, it's a 4-point lead. So,
and it's into the net. First time we've seen Williamstown do that.
And maybe what we're seeing a little bit here is that neither of these teams have played in the third set. Neither of these teams have played this deep in the
they're
games.
literally in uncharted territory.
Right, and both look
and
a little
it's sudden
sloppy.
death.
They look a little sloppy here. They don't look as good as they looked in the first 2 sets. Unfamiliar territory is right. That's a good time out there. So Nathan, on the Union Catholic side, what do you think they're talking about in this huddle?
I mean, just calm down, get together, and just get the ball into the right spaces. Have more better communication, and just keep the momentum going.
Right, on the other side, I mean, Williamstown has really been in the driver's seat in these last 2 sets. And Union Catholic came alive a little bit at the end of the last one. But yeah, I mean, what do you think Williamstown needs to do here to continue this?
I mean, they have that shot that they always do. I mean, like you said, if it's not broken, don't fix it.
Right.
Just keep on making that shot.
You have your spot, right? You have your spot in that top part of the corner, or the top part of the screen.
That's another thing Union Catholic should look out for. Look out for that specific one. If you see number 9 of Williamstown getting ready to make that strike, then you got to get ready.
There's Gorski, lighter tap. Set it up, back row. Vaughn digs it out. It's going to be tough. Another Williamstown point here. 16-11. Union Catholic's undefeated season. In jeopardy here. Sends the free ball back. Back row. Nice. Good hustle. And Nizabal sends it right back with the set. Back row spike. And it's out of bounds off of Vaughn. They're changing up the spot a little bit, Nathan. It's more that back row.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's mainly number 9 and that middle spot.
Right, we have found Williamstown's Rachel Williams here. They're going to go to her on every play. And they're, again, I've said it so many times, and I hate to sound like a broken record, but these are the little errors you need to capitalize on.
Yeah. I mean, if you capitalize on those errors, you won't really have something like this.
Right. Matajek with serve. That one off the net. Union Catholic point, 17-12.
Mishandled.
17-13, excuse me. And if you're Union Catholic, it feels like this could be a lot worse with the bit of sloppy plays. We're only down by 4 points. Williamstown point there. Serve is up and over. Here's Landon Zabel. Runs it up to Gorski, and it's out of bounds. Oh! Bit of a discussion here. It's going to be a Union Catholic point. Switching the call.
Referee said it's gonna be out of bounds.
That's big. There you go.
Hit out by Williamstown.
I like how Union Catholic doesn't let that little change point there, little. Here's Capatti with the serve. Tough first hit. Here's the spike. It's out of bounds. Vikings down by 4 here. 19-15. They had to do it in the last set too. They had to battle back. Serve is up and goes. Back row, number 9.
They saved that shot.
Gorski. Good dig. Set it up to that top corner. Patty this time to Williams. Back row, it's blocked. Gorski again. Gorski. And there's another Viking kill. 19-16. And a timeout here taken. So, 19-16 here, Nathan. Union Catholic coming alive a little bit here. But what we've seen on the Williamstown side is they're running that offense through number 9, Gab Titus. So, what do the Vikes need to do to slow her down a little bit?
I mean, just go for number 9 shots. Right, Gab Titus, yeah. Go for Gab's shots. I mean, if you can definitely save those shots. If Williamstown can save Williams' shots, then you can definitely save Titus's shots.
Right. On the Union Catholic side, I mean, you're 3 points in a row here. You know, had that overturned call. So what's Coach Saggio telling the girls here?
I mean, just stay calm, keep the momentum going, and if she's telling them, find that shot. Just find that shot that number 9 always brings in.
Right.
Because number 9 is like Rachel Williams. They keep her in for the whole game.
The undefeated season is in jeopardy here for the Vikings, down by 3 in set number 3 versus number 3, Williamstown. A lot of threes there. For Patty to serve. Set it up, it's Titus.
Into the ceiling.
Off the ceiling, gonna be tough. Williams makes the play. Lance Zabal's gonna have a big hit. Big point there for Williamstown. Puts them up 4 or 5 points away from a match win.
That was a big ceiling
undefeated.
hit.
Yeah, like I said, the ceiling's not easy here at Union Catholic. If you've listened to me call these games for the past 4 years, I've always said it. Serve just over the net. Gorski with the spike.
I mean,
set it up to Titus. And another big kill from Gab Titus.
I mean, going back to the ceiling, it's like rolling dice.
Right.
I mean, you don't know what numbers you're gonna land. You don't know if it's gonna hurt you or it's gonna help you.
Viking point there. It's 21-17. Gorski to serve. Nathan, this is the opportunity here for the Vikings to make a run and get back into it.
I mean, they have to make it. They have to make it now, or
of course, Gorski at the serve.
It's going to be
Williams in her spot. And Zabel, Capatti will set it up for Rachel Williams. Here's the spike and the kill. Viking point, 21-18. They trail by 3. Titus, dug out by Gorski. Williams off the ceiling, they'll send a free ball back. Titus once again. This time, Matajek. Gorski for Williams, another free ball. Titus.
And it's out.
Big point for the Vikings. You don't see her miss 3 times in a row. Vikings now down by 2. It's 21-19. I think we'll see a Williamstown timeout here if we see another Vikings point. Serve from Gorski. Once again for Titus. Blocked, and there's a point. I mean, Nathan, Gab Titus has been unstoppable today.
I mean, literally the Rachel Williams of Williamstown.
Here's Williams. There's a kill. Vikings from the depths here. Down by 2.
I mean, catching up slowly, but I think they have to make points to catch up. Literally almost perfect.
Here's Titus. Blocked at the net. The Patty can't get there. 23-20. Williamstown getting loud here. That's a good timeout by Coach Saggio here. And Nathan, I mean, Union Catholic needs to get this point here. You can't set up 4 match points. I mean, you can. It's not going to be
you
easy.
can set up for a match point, but I mean that's just going to be too much of a risk. I mean, you gotta get the ball. You gotta more communication. Like, usually, just say mine if it's going to you, and just make it there quickly. I mean, that's it, literally.
Right.
And go for Titus's shots, of course.
Down by 3. I mean,
this
yeah.
could make or break.
Honestly, if you ask me, I think this is the point right here. You need to take this point. I mean, if you don't, crazier things have happened. But against a team like this, it's a player like Titus. You need this point here for the Vikings. How about Williamstown able to bounce back from a rough first set? Here's Williams. Titus. Oh no. Vikings have to send a free ball back. Once again, Titus. And there's a point. 24-20 here. Williamstown looking to end the Vikings' undefeated season, stay undefeated themselves. Trying to hold that number 3 rating. And the serve. Back to Vaughn. Here's Rachel Williams with the kill. It's going to be a couple match points. It's going to be 1 match point at a time for the Vikings. Alex Landazabal will serve. And here's Gab Titus looking to put it away. It's blocked. Here's Williams. Blocked at the net. Bushy right there. Williams again. Off the hands and another Viking point here. Nathan, they got to take this one at a time. You can't worry about having set point. You need to take this one at a time. The timeout from Nathan. What is the approach here for the Union Catholic Vikings?
I mean, just the same. Just keep going. Just Gab Titus. Just keep going for her shots, defend those, and just keep on making the points off of their mistakes as well. I mean, they have 2 points to make this go to 26. It can be anything.
Right. I mean, the Vikings need to get up and block it. and they've struggled to do so. So, I mean, what needs to be different in those blocks?
I mean, those they gotta have not like bunched up, but like nicely spaced out people to be ready to get that ball from Gab Titus and any other serve.
Sent right back and tapped over. Vikings down by 1 here, 24-23. And Azaba will serve. Alex with the serve. And here it is. Titus, gonna be tough. And that'll do it. Vikings drop their first match of the year. Williamstown stays undefeated. I mean, Nathan, this is a great performance by Williamstown, and even better to see them bounce back after a rough first set.
I mean, this is definitely a sad moment for Union Catholic. I mean, losing against, but I mean, it's against number 3. You can see why.
But if you're the Vikings, you need to remember, you know, you beat number 8 and you beat number.
Definitely. I mean, there's
number 9 and number 7 in the last 24 hours. You still got to feel good about how this last day went for you.
I mean, but we've kept it up for a long time. We've kept up for, I don't know, 8, 10, between 8 and 10 games. And, I mean, at some point, it has to come to an end.
Right. So, Nathan, I mean, any final thoughts here on this one?
No, I don't think there's going to be a post-game show. Thank you, Jacob, for coming back.
Yeah, I mean, I had a great time. It's great to be back here. Definitely be back for some basketball in the winter as well.
Definitely.
Excited for that. So anyway, Nathan, thank you. Mr. Lambert, thank you for having me back. It truly was great. And Nathan, we'll see you next time.
All right.